All right, me and you again. This time it's raining. It's pouring. Okay, there's a bit of thunder. Times are hard. Okay, and we're looking for X again. We this time though we've got a different enemy. We've got this equation here: 2 times X equals 8. Now I don't know what to do, but you just have this enlightenment. Thunder hits you, and you're like, "Wait a minute! I just learned a new technique. What is that? Division." Okay, and this is your third weapon, division. So we've got 2 times x, or x times 2. What is the opposite of timesing by 2? Well, it's dividing by 2. Okay, so we have to remove this 2, as you know, because we need to find x, and we do that by getting rid of everything that is around the x. In this case, it's this 2. So how do we do that? We do the opposite, so we divide by 2. Do I just do it to the left-hand side like that? No, I've got to do it to both sides. That's keeping it fair. So I divide the left by 2, and I divide the right by 2. Okay, now it's fair. I've done everything equally. And what am I left with? I've got 2 on the left. If you look, I've got 2 times x, divide by 2. Well, those 2's are just going to cancel each other out, okay? That's exactly why we did it in the first place, because I need them to cancel. So I'm left with, would you look at that? Once they cancel, I'm just left with this guy, my number one fan, x, okay? X equals, and on the right hand side, I've got 8 divided by 2. What's that? It's 4. Nice, I knew you knew it. 4. Okay. Boom, you've done it. You found X. And you did it using this new weapon that we found, division. Okay? Now, let's have another example. Let's jump straight in. Okay. What if I've got something slightly harder? Let's go for 3x equals, you pick a number. Nice, I was going to say 15 as well. Okay, so now what do we do? Okay, we've got 3 times x equals 15. We need to get rid, we need to find x obviously, and we need to get rid of what? The 3. It's the 3 which is annoying us, because I want x equals 3, which is annoying me. So how do I get rid of that? Well, it's x times 3. What's the opposite of timesing by 3? Dividing by 3. Boom. I divide both sides by 3. Both sides I divide by 3. Like that. Okay, now it's fair. Both sides are balanced. All of a sudden on the left hand side, my 3's cancel, so I'm left with x. And on the right hand side, I'm left with 15 divided by 3, which is 5. Very nice. Bam, you've done it. You solved it. Okay? Very good, very good. Let's have a look at another technique. Okay? Now we're battling our way through the storm, and we encounter a new enemy. This time, it looks like this. It looks a bit weird. So, it's x divided by 6 equals 1. Luckily, it just hits you. And what's our new tool? That's right, multiplication. Okay, multiplication. We can multiply both sides of an equation by a number. Now we've got x. Don't get confused between this x, which is times, and this x, which is the one we want to find. Okay, they're very different. Right. So I've got x divided by 6 equals 1. And I want to get rid of this 6 because I want x on my own. So what do? Well, how about we do the opposite of what's happening, so that in there we're dividing by 6. So let's multiply both sides by 6. So I multiply both sides by 6 by saying, I can say it in many ways. I can say times 6 here, or I can put brackets and do it, and then I'll put 6 here. Let me just stick with the first one. X over 6 times 6. Is that it? Are we done? No. We've got to do it to the right hand side as well. That's the rule. That's the only rule we have to follow. Okay? Do it to both sides. Times by 6. Okay? So now we've got x divided by 6 times by 6. Well, they're going to cancel. That's why we times by 6, specifically 6, because it's a 6 on the bottom and we want them to cancel. So now we've got x on the left equals 1 times 6? No, it's 6. Nah, joke, I knew that. Okay, good. All right, x equals 6, we've done it, we've solved it. Okay, and that's using our new technique, multiplication. Let's have a look at one more example. Let's say we've got x divide by, pick a number. Nice, 3. Okay, equals, what should we go for? Something pretty big. Let's go for 13. It's not that big, but it'll have to do. X divided by 3 equals 13. Okay, keep this in view. Right, what's annoying us? What is annoying us? It's the 3. It's this 3 right here. Okay, we want to get rid of him, and we do that by doing the opposite. You see, a very common theme, always do the opposite. That's how it works. It's like undoing a knot. You've got to work your way backwards. Here, we're going to have to multiply by 3 because it's x divided by 3. So I'm going to multiply. Let me show you what will happen if I multiplied by 2, for example. Okay, I multiplied by 2, both sides. Right like this. Yeah, I can do this. That's fine. I'm going to get on the left x times 2 over 3 equals on the right 26. Now, that's great. That's correct. You know, that's very correct. But I still have x here. I still have a 3 here, and I still have a 2 here. These aren't going to cancel. No, they're not. 2 divided by 3, that's 2/3. So it's saying x times by 2/3 equals, so it didn't work out. Okay, maybe we multiplied by the wrong thing. They're not cancelling, it hasn't helped me. Let's go back. Let's undo this. Okay, maybe we don't have to multiply by 2. What do we multiply? By 3. Multiply by 3, both sides. I'm going to get x times 3 divided by 3. Well, these are just going to cancel. So I'm just going to get x here instead. Let me write it as, this is just equal to x. And on the right hand side, okay, 13, so I'm going to get x right here equals, and I'm going to get 13 times 3, which is, very good, 39? It is. Okay, and there you go, you solved it. X equals 39. Okay, how did you do that? You did the opposite of what was happening in here. We were dividing by 3, so we multiplied by 3. And that is our new tool is this multiplication one. Our last weapon, multiplication. And you went and did it. Good. All right. Join me in the next video where we'll explore these a bit further.